Sí, sí, para la mujer.
Okay, let me show you what I did to the Armaton Marmont. And so I moved the antennas up higher. I actually took the receiver and put it on the top instead of the bottom, so now they actually clear the battery and the camera, so I shouldn't be getting fail-safes at, 400 or 500 feet out. That should have solved that problem. So I put them higher than the camera and the battery, so we should have no more of that going on. I also moved the power lead from the side to the back, and then I zip tied it on both sides here, if you guys can see that, to hold it stiff, and then I can plug in and plug out a lot easier without having to push on these wires. So I can just go right in between them now. Good to go. The balance lead sticks up so nothing's close to the props anymore, and should be good. I went ahead and moved the 3D printed mount down for the SMA connector, and should be good to go now. I also redid the front camera mount for the Hero 4, and then we put the ND16 on there, which I don't think is good in Super View. Unfortunately, you can see the oval in Super View, which sucks, so the ND16 might not be on there for very long. We'll see. And then I swapped over to Ethics props, took off the race props, got that going. And yeah, so this thing's ready to rip tater chip finally. I think for the drone meet we got everything settled on this, redid the OSD, and the only thing I'm having an issue with right now is RSSI value. I'm gonna have to get with Brian. We're gonna have to talk about FR Sky's RSSI value setup for this, because XM Plus doesn't carry the downloads for the XM Plus receiver anymore, so that's frustrating. I'm gonna have to figure out if anybody has an old download for the XM Plus setup, but it's all good. I don't want to change my transmitter just to run something newer, so I'll stick with XM Plus. It's communicating properly with the quad, and things are working. I just would like to have RSSI. That'd be nice to know when I have to turn around. Heck, I'll even take link quality at this point. So, but let me go show you some of the other setup I got going on. I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, next on the list, the Baby Wasp with the Caddx Baby Turtle camera on it, 16 megapixel, 1080 at 60 frames per second. I've been having a lot of issues trying to get my editing software to deal with this camera, and so I talked to Dan Piper Parkinson, Renegade FPV, so shout outs to Renegade. He is the one that handed this over to me and said, fly it, test it, blow it up, see what it can do. So that's what I've been doing ever since he gave it to me. I've been beating the living crap out of this thing. Well, I just got a package in the mail from Newbie Drone Hive. Shout outs to Dan Piper Parkinson, Renegade FPV. If you guys haven't gotten over to his channel, you should probably do that. Really good dude. You can check out his weekly show too. He does Optimized Drone as his YouTube channel over there. He also has Renegade FPV. Very solid individual, super cool. So shout outs to him for handing this thing over to me. He just sent me the toggle for the Caddx camera. When he gave this to me, we forgot to have the toggle, so I haven't been able to mess with any of the settings on the camera. I've just been having to kind of deal with the footage that it's supplying, and let's face facts here, it's been really pixelated and there's weird things going on just because my editing software does not like how this is set up currently. I think there's a lot of stuff in there that needed to be changed, so I went through there and changed that. So this is almost prepped. I also bought a new battery for this, so I have a good 3 or 4 4S packs now to run on this thing. So this thing's an absolute ripper. She's fun, great range, excellent video feed, takes super crazy good footage. So shout outs to Renegade FPV. He's also printing me some more leg plates, because as you can see, I lost my other feet. I got 2 on that side and I lost feet on this one. I told you I've been punishing this thing. I've not been taking it easy on this. There's multiple crashes across the board. But along with that, he also included another motor, 2 toggle switches, and a Session 5 or 4 mount for the front of this thing. Check that out. This thing can actually carry a Session. Crazy, huh? Yeah, it is specifically designed for this drone. Crazy, right? That's how much power this little rig has on 4S. It'll easily carry a Session 4 or Session 5 with no issues. So if you don't want to use the built-in HD camera, you can actually run the Session on this. So very cool, bro. Thank you very much. And we'll be taking this out to the drone meet as well. Now it's time to go look at some of the stuff I'll be packing for the trip. Let's go have a look. Alright, here's that custom tent I had made for the back of my truck. Fits perfectly in between the wheel wells. just what I wanted. I can also put my water back here for washing dishes and stuff. That is my blow-up pad that goes inside. I got plenty of room in here. It is just as long as my truck is, so that is a positive. So this is what I'll be camping out in the back of my truck. Really, yeah, I'd rather just go this route. Then, of course, got my cooler, which I've already got 90% of the stuff that's going to be in it except for the food. I already got all my waters in there, bought new dishes and Glad Tupperware. Got all my drone parts in here. Got the Hubsan Zeno, which all the batteries are not currently in the car right now. They're all inside the house to make sure we don't hurt anything. This is the quad fix station. That is all a bunch of random food that I wanted to take with me. Soups, because I can't really eat too much hard stuff right now. However, I'm bringing a few steaks with me because that just sounds good. And then the front's going to be filled with quads. And then my charge station is actually underneath my armrest. You guys can see this. There's the charge station, hooks up there, and then I got all my GoPro charging wires, and I can sit here and watch movies, and then when I'm done, I can go right to the back of the truck, charge up my phone inside the car at night, lock it up, and I can camp out in the back. That was the plans. That's what we had going on. So got all my sleeping bags there, got my chairs there, and like I said, I don't have my stove or pots or pans in here yet. I haven't put any of that in here, but packing up, getting everything ready. So there you go. And yeah, pretty much it. So I'm bringing like big T-bone steak, 2 other steaks, got some bacon, got some turkey hot dogs, turkey bacon, like really trying, like I said, watch my weight, you know, got a bunch of vegetable noodle soup, stuff like that. So, dude, yeah, I mean, life. And then my 3-inch quad goes up here in this window, and obviously my, that's the B-Fight 210, and then my other quad, my Marmot, is going to go on the front with the controller, goggles, all that stuff. So we still got a backpack to go, and you know, so it's going to be packed to the brim. Should be fun. And then this is the live streaming station right here for FPV. I can hook up to anybody's quad that's running 5.8, tune in, and we can stream for you guys while we're on the trip. So that'll be definitely a good time. So all right, guys, see you in a minute. Well, went down and got, like I said earlier, turkey bacon, turkey franks, and then I got 2 small steaks. Nothing crazy. I can't eat heavy stuff anymore. So then I got a bunch of eggs, some corned beef hash, some good stuff. So yeah, I got plenty of eggs now. So I should be good on eggs and bacon and all that good breakfast stuff, and then lunch stuff is easy. But I just got back from Plant City. I had to go down to Plant City, Florida, to pick up a spare tire. Let's go out and have a look at this thing. I haven't really looked at it yet. My other spare tire, I don't like, by the way, guys, my spare tire that's been on this truck since I got it has been way too large. So I actually went down and got this, and it's like almost brand new. It's got tons of tread, and the guy just gave it to me. So 6 lug, which is what I needed. It is a spare, so I took the one that was underneath my truck. Wait till you see the mud daubers on this thing. It's crazy how bad a condition. But this tire was huge. This tire looks like it came off a Dodge Ram. This is a massive tire, and this also has almost full tread on it. This is a really good tire, whoever had this, so I'll probably sell this. But look at the mud daubers that were on that thing. I have no idea how long that's been underneath my truck. But yeah, so anyways, that is a huge tire. I needed something considerably smaller, so bought a smaller one so I can actually get this to work now. So tomorrow I'll go ahead and drop my little spirally thing down, and we'll go ahead and put that smaller tire under there, because I'm only running 15-inch rims on it now. I got Dodge Dakota rims on it, so I took Dodge Durango rims on it. I took off the massively tall. I wanted to be able to work on my hood without leaning over it. I got really tired of leaning over the hood, and it was hurting my hernias, so I finally just went with a lot smaller tires. So anyways, I need something to fit the profile of the truck now. I obviously didn't want to have like 17s on there with huge freaking meaty tires, and then the rest of them are all tiny. It'd be very unsafe driving. So I'll clean this thing up tomorrow. Not that it's necessary. It's about to go in the spare tire slot, but yeah, it should work just fine. So cool, man. Excellent. Things are coming together good. I'll be ready for this drone meet. Hopefully I recover quickly. Hopefully I have my endoscopy tomorrow and varicose banding, so hopefully that's over fast. So anyways, drone worship from somewhere in beautiful Tampa, Florida. Looking forward to the drone meet. Can't wait to see you guys there. And catch you guys on the flip, man. Titteroo.